Paul, we'll just reflect on the games at the weekend, and we'll start with the game that you were at, which was Doncaster at Dunstable.
Yeah, pretty pleased to be fair, apart from the scoreline. But it was a mix. We mixed the two teams up, trying to get people to play with other players, so that's quite good. And yeah, take the scoreline out, which I can't do in a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, generally pleased. Disappointed with the goals we conceded, as you always are. But thought we had a lot going forward, and more so second half. Thought we improved no end, and it's just good to see. It sounds a bit of a weird thing to say, but good to see what the lads don't know, if that makes sense. We've still got 6 or 7 training days left, 2 more pre-season games to play. So it's just you just see where there's a bit of a dearth of knowledge, and then you can, help them on the training pitch. So that was so a good game. Obviously, Kane scored a really good goal, and there was some really good performances. I think probably Lex was our outstanding performer in that game. And then I watched your game that you went to as well. We've debriefed the lads on both games this morning. So the keeper made some good saves. But again, some really good performances and still things we know that we need to work on. And what was quite good, that collectively both teams had an issue with a certain thing that I don't want to discuss, but thing that we can obviously address at the training ground to help them with. So at least collectively we've coached them badly, so we can coach them well, hopefully, before the first game.
Absolutely. You mentioned Jonathan Lecco came off with a little bit of an injury. How's he getting on?
No, he's fine. He just cramped up a little bit. I don't know if he got his whole nutrition bang on the money, I don't know, but we helped him with that, or help him with that. And he should be fine. He's selected to play tomorrow.
And then Nathan Thompson in the Wealdstone game. What about him?
Yeah, his is a bit more serious. Obviously, he can feel his. I think it's like a hamstring tendon. We don't know. I haven't had the results of the scan. He's still in a little bit of pain today, which is not a good sign. So my common sense would tell me that he will be out for. And the Wasp is trying to help, obviously. Be out for the foreseeable future. I mean, I don't know how long. I'm not being a drama queen, but he won't be. I don't expect him to play any more part in pre-season.
Okay, disappointing. What it did do though was give opportunity for Marcel Gazinski. Keon Lewis-Burgess came on. A couple of minutes for Chase Medwinter as well, and the academy still contributing even this late in pre-season. Yeah, which is good, and they've trained with us today. Which is always good, and you want to see the progression through the academy into the first team, and the more time they can spend with the players and play in the games and understand the importance of taking on the information that we give them is great. It's great experience for them, really, and we can only help them as they try and build a career for themselves. Looking ahead to tomorrow night, we'll be playing Peterborough United here at Stadium MK. Should be a great game. What are you expecting from that one, Paul?
Well, I expect it to be like every pre-season game, really, in the fact that it's a learning curve. Like, I know Peterborough are always a very strong possession team, a really difficult team to play against. I've managed against them loads of times. I think last time I managed against them, they strongly embarrassed my team on TV, which weren't great, even though we went 1-0 up. But they're really good at keeping the ball. They're really good at trying to play through you. So, I'm well aware of where, we finished last year and all the work we've put into the lads. So I'm expecting our lads to be competitive and positive, but I also know it's a big step up from the games we've previously played. So I will expect a high energy performance to try and keep them quiet, but also I'm looking forward to watching our own character when we get the ball. So when we get the ball, can we be positive with it like we were again, even though the scorelines don't suggest that? At the weekend, we're always trying to put crosses in, let shots go, be attacking and aggressive in the final third. So I'm looking forward to that part of our game, and also how hard we have to work to get the ball back and to stop Peterborough trying to play through us. So it should be, from a coach's point of view, an interesting evening. And then again, we know another layer of where we're at and what we need to improve on, coaching or actual players, if we needed to. Obviously the window isn't shut, so it just highlights any weaknesses we have in the squad. So scoreline aside, we just look at the performance and try and learn and improve for the next game, and then obviously the big one next Saturday.
And you allude to it, Paul, we've got this game against Peterborough, and then we'll play Stevenage, and I think pre-season's been great for getting some minutes into the squad. I suppose what the Dons fans will want to know is are you any closer to the 11 for the first league game against Oldham? Do you have an idea of what you think it will be?
I am closer than I was, like, a year ago, because I didn't know I was going to be the MK manager. So I'm definitely closer. It does change, not significantly. Like, I could tell you, I could give you an 11 today, and I could give you an 11 a week ago. Probably 8 would be nailed in, and then there's always, form, injuries, everything else. But I've got a rough idea, or I say we have got a rough idea how we think it will look and who we think will play. But there's still 2 games left. So if you happen to be the best player in these next 2 games and you were on the edge of decision, then you give yourself a right chance, don't you? And that's the joy. And the good thing is, these 2 games, it looks like it's been designed by genius, but they're 2 different games. The way Stevenage play at home and the way Peterborough play here will be 2 different sort of games. So it will set us up well, because if we're going to be successful in League 2, there's different ways to win against different teams. You can't just play one way and expect success. So I'm looking forward to these 2 games, and then hopefully when I put my head on the pillow Saturday night, I'll have a really good idea of where we think we're going to be. And then, touch wood, we have 4 good training days build up to the first game, and then it all starts, and then all the excitement begins.